Speaking to Canvey Island manager Brad Wellmen following our 2-1 win away to #United. Brad, we finished the season as runners-up. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I think our goals at the start of the season was to make the playoffs. So we kind of ticked that one off now, which is good. Obviously, as the season went on, we're a little bit disappointed that we didn't win the league, but we pushed Averley as far as we can, and fair play to Scopes in Averley, and congratulations to them on a fantastic season and winning the league. But I think that it was important for us from last week to try and get a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs. So the fact that we've won our last 2 games is a plus, and going into now with Tuesday obviously, and the sort of carrot being that if we win Tuesday we'll be at home on Friday, so that was a huge thing coming into this game. So yeah, really pleased with the season. Obviously a little bit of disappointment not winning the league, but we're pleased and we're excited for where we're heading.
We started this match well, hitting the crossbar twice inside the opening 10 minutes and then taking the lead on 25. What were your thoughts on the first half performance?
Yeah, I thought we was good. I thought, we said to the boys at half time, we felt that we was in control of the game. Some areas of the game we were sloppy in, where we tried to get a little bit too fancy, and instead of just passing the ball and moving it effectively, which was working through the thirds, I just felt at times we were sloppy. But I thought we was in total control of the game, and we was expecting, the boys were upbeat at half time and expecting to come out and do the same. We come out, well, I don't think we come out of the dressing room in the second half,
You had to make 2 changes, one just before half-time with Ben Sampaio coming off and Toby Tanuba coming on, and then at half-time with Michael Finneran coming off and Mackenzie Davidson coming on. Those 2 changes to the defence, do you think that gave them a little bit of impetus to come and give us a real go in the start of the second half and equalise?
I think it does. Whenever you've got to change 2 out of your 4 in the back, it's going to give any team the impetus. I think that we had a scare right before the start of the game where Finners might have to come off, so I think they knew that he was struggling a little bit. But I thought Finners done well. I thought Samp's done well in the first half, and they've got a threat in that Brooks out wide on the left. He's got unbelievable deliveries, and I thought we nullified that, which was good. But then to lose sort of like your 2 right-sided defenders in sort of really a 5-minute spell almost, it killed us. But listen, Toby's played 20 odd games for us this year. Kenzie's learning the game, and I thought they come in and done okay. I think it was collectively as a group we didn't do enough to help them boys into the game, and we didn't start and get around them. So certainly not, there ain't no blame going into that area of the pitch, but I think as a group we could have done better to help that transition of them coming in off the bench.
Having let in the equaliser and then weathered a bit of a storm at times, very impressive to then go on and win the game, especially against a team who, if you kind of take their form in the second half of the season, would be well up there. They must be pleased to kind of finish the season off with the win. Yeah,
of course. Listen, our goal was to win the game. We know that we only needed a point, but as you know, in football, if you're sitting around trying to sit on a point, it only takes 30 seconds or 2 seconds for a goal to go in, and then you're up against it. And I think what helped us a little bit was maybe kicking off a little bit later, so the Stowmarket game finished early, so we knew the last 15 minutes was almost irrelevant. But listen, we needed momentum going into the playoffs, and you need to win games and be successful. And once you get that winning mentality, it's going to help us for Tuesday. So it was vitally important that we got the win, and I thought that after weathering the storm a little bit, we kind of got back on top and got a great goal. It was a great move and great finish by Connor. But then all that done really after that was give us an opportunity to give Evs a little bit of a break, to try and keep him healthy for Tuesday. We've got a few banged up and we've got to try and get them fit. We're on our last leg sort of thing. And it is what it is. But it was important for us to get the win and take that momentum forward.
Canvey fans might be a little bit concerned not to see Matthew Price in the squad for today. What was the reason behind that?
Price has been carrying an injury, do you know what I mean? To be fair, it goes all the way back to Billericay pre-season with his back, and I think that it was just more a precaution one of leaving him out today because he's a vital component of our attacking threat. We saw that last week when he scored his 2 goals and how well he took both of them. But no, Pricey should be alright for Tuesday. It shows the strength of the squad because I thought Bradley Satch done well up front today. I thought he was unlucky not to get a goal. I think he hit the bar once and he was just an aerial threat for them, and he gives us something different. But no, Pricey was just precautionary. So.
And you've mentioned momentum coming into the playoffs with momentum on a couple of occasions. One team that are really coming in with momentum are going to be our opponents, Felixstowe Walton United. What are your thoughts going in ahead of that game?
It's a tough game. You know, we'll do our homework with, you know, knowing that was potentially who we was going to play. We've had a little look, but we couldn't really do too much because we didn't want to focus on the game past this game. But we'll do our homework tomorrow, and we'll watch a few tapes. We've got some tapes of their last couple of games that we'll get a look at. And listen, they're going to come in full of confidence, and so are we. So it's going to be a great evening Tuesday night. But listen, you've seen the fans all year, Glenn. You've seen the fans again today. That place will be rocking on Tuesday night, and we, as a team and as a group of fans, we've always said all year, it's one in, all in. We're collectively together. You've seen how well we receive them at the end of the game and thank them for their job. And I think that, you know, if they bring the noise, and we'll get a bigger crowd on Tuesday. They bring the noise. Hopefully, we can bring the performance, and then we move on. You know, but it's not going to be an easy task. We split games with them this year. But we'll be ready. We'll be ready for the challenge, and hopefully, we can take it and keep the challenge and keep the momentum going forward.
Well, whatever happens in the playoffs, Brad, thanks for an excellent season, a very memorable one, and good luck in the playoffs.
I appreciate it, Glenn. Thanks a lot. Thank you.